Hello and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. In the last episode, we were trapped in a rock slide, trapped in an asylum, witnessed the grotesque, otherworldly Mordor. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Witnessed the otherworldly murder of a man in the asylum, and before his death, he managed to blame Sarah Hawkins for all of this. The girl who we are here to free the name of, restore her honor, hired by her father. So, with the help of Dr. Colden's Dr. Colden, and Officer Bradley, who is somehow alive, we've made it all the way back to the Hawkins mansion. Without further ado, let's jump right back into it. Oh.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
That is precisely why I'll find evidence. You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Like shit!
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
A fugitive. Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Yes, the room upstairs.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Hell no!
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no
Your own
sense.
death.
I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
What about the fucking room upstairs? Is no one gonna talk about this?
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Holy shit. Is there a drink around here? Oh, there is. Do I take it? It sure does look sparkly. What kind of whiskey we got? Ah, yes. The classic. Whiskey. Oh, shit. Nah, Pierce probably needs to clear his head. Yeah. Oh, no, I want to go upstairs and see what the fuck is up. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just going to take me directly there. Look at that flash speed.
What
man.
can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
It would seem. That is right.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Well,
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce.
I want to get.
I would be
the fuck
grateful if
outta
you could
here.
tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold
He told me
on.
not to
The
fucking
Shambler
look at
is
it,
a
so-
painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
No, I really.
It is
don't
my
want
only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
to. Bullshit.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
I do not want to look at this thing. He specifically told me not to.
Did she really care for him after all?
Aha! Thank you for the book on medicine.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Ooh.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Yeah, I really don't want to go in there.
I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Why in the fuck would I go in there? Oh shit. That's not it either. I see this is lovely. I'll just look at this one. Do you have a Bob Ross calendar? I do. Oh, this looks like The Office.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Yoink.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. I could use one of those.
I'm just taking everything from their house. No. Would you read the book? Don't read the book. Okay.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
You know,
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others.
you don't scare
What have
me,
you come
woman.
looking for in this gallery?
You're like 130 pounds tops. What are you, 5'7"? And that's tall for a woman. I get you feel big and large. But I'm gonna pop you right in the kisser. You keep this shit up.
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise.
It's
I'm listening.
1926. We can still do that.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network.
No. You're not
And a means
transporting
of
any of this
transport
shit.
to the
The
mainland.
phonograph said
A choice
burn
that
it.
comes down to
Burn it all.
Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more
Fuck, I've
pleasant.
got a lighter. Maybe
Wouldn't
I'll
you
do
say?
it. What is in this book? Scared. Pop. Ha! Would you read the book? Read the book. Oh, shit! Ah! Oh, fuck. Okay. There's a hiding spot in this room. That does not inspire me with confidence. And holy shit! What? I want that knife. That's a badass knife. What up, cut? Oh, that's something straight out the fucking Mummy. Don't fuck with that shit. Crawl right under your skin and fuck you. Oh, that's the Shambler, isn't it? Damn, how rich are these people?
Why was he so interested in old weapons? Why was he so interested in old weapons?
I'm pretty interested in old weapons. Maybe old weapons can kill this thing. Stab the painting. Ooh, oil. Oh, yeah. This is nuts.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Holy cow. This one connected to a bookshelf, too.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Oh, shit. I really don't want to look at that fucking. He's got the original. And a miniature. Huh. He really likes that one. He's got couches in here. Oh, damn. I don't want to look at the painting. Oh. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you. Oh, shit. No! I'm not examining.
What the hell was that?
Blah, blah, blah. Oh! Oh shit! Ah! Motherfucker! Oh shit on a stick! We're gonna skip that this time. Oh man!
What the hell was that? I can't even touch it.
Son of a bitch! What the fuck? I'm gonna pass out in this closet.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Surprise, bitch! Ah! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! How the fuck do I kill this thing? Oh, shit!
What the hell was that?
I need a weapon.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Yeet. What the fuck? How do I attack? Do I need to get to the painting? Bring it on, cocksucker! Ah!
What the hell was that?
This thing is all sorts of fucked up.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Oh, this is the one. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. So I need the twisted. It's not that one. It's this one, right? Clues. What's the by twist? Oh shit, it was back in there. Oh, fuck me! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Oh my god! I'm just gonna hide in the closet and huff nicotine. Oh my god. Motherfucker.
This dagger looks different.
Stay back! No! Yeah! I don't know how to attack. I don't even know if there's an attack button. Oh my god! My heart is pounding. Let me check the settings real quick. Is there even an attack setting? Son of a bitch! A button. A button to hit, I guess. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Oh man. Fuck this fucking thing.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to?
Give me that.
This dagger looks different.
don't get it! It won't let me attack it. That's for sure. Do I need to sneak up on it? Can I sneak up on it? Fuck! Oh.
What the hell was that?
This thing sucks. No way! No way! No way! Back, Hellhound! No! Oh shit! Oh! Fuck you! I do not know
What the hell was
do.
that?
My only thought is that I must have to sneak up on it with that dagger. But I don't know what that's gonna do for me. Like, is it gonna prompt me to sneak attack it? There's been no introduction to something like that. Even when I was trapped in the asylum, I didn't have the option to, like, knock guards out or anything. Hey, Cat, if you could stop being a bitch and hear all the commotion in here, that'd be great.
This dagger looks different.
No way it finds me. Son of a bitch! I don't know. This thing is fucking me up. Is there a hint in the cutscene or something? I don't think I can sneak attack it. There's no, like, clue in the cutscene either. Do I need to stab the painting? Is that what it's doing? Will that do it? Can I
What
burn
the
that
hell was
fucking
that?
painting? Oh, maybe I can just burn it. I highly doubt it. They wouldn't let that folder.
Damn! Did it hear that?
No fucking way! No fucking way! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
This dagger looks different.
Ah! Stab the painting! Stab the painting! Ah! Fuck you! Oh shit! No, 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 no! Cut that fucker! Right in the mouth! Damn it! Oh no! I've been got. Oh!
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. This rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
Oh, fuck off!
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yes!
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
I'm
It
keeping
saved
this
my
shit.
life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater.
Well, if you think I'm
He'll
leaving
tell
here
you all
without it,
about
you are
it.
fucked up in
From
the
what
head.
I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this Shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Alright, yeah, cool, whatever. Fuck you. Holy shit. Well, I think that's a lovely place to end this episode, considering how much time I spent fighting the Shambler. Oh my god, that was truly terrifying. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll pick up in the next episode, going to meet this antique dealer who knows more about the occult than we do, I'm sure. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.